Want to know what it's like to own the Consciot Cordless Pool Vacuum? Well, I just bought it, filmed the unboxing, and used it. I've also reviewed a dozen other pool vacuums in the last year, so I'm going to help you decide if this one's right for you. With this pool vacuum, you're going to get a few pages of instructions, how to get it set up, how to use it, and of course all the specs, which I will talk about along the way. It comes with 2 filter bags total, a unique charging cable, pretty long, some brushes that will need to be attached to the head, a nice little customer service card, and then the pool vacuum itself comes pretty well protected, I must say. It comes pre-installed with one of the mesh filters, and I'll give you a better look at how it actually attaches here in a bit. It's got a 13.5-inch wide brush head with 5 different brushes and some rollers to help guide it along the pool floor. All your debris is going to get sucked up into the middle, and you'll see just how well it works. Really easy to attach this, but you can also use it without it if you want to get into the corners. Comes with a basic short handle that would be great if you're using this for a hot tub or spa, or even a step on an above ground pool. And it's pretty much a hollow plastic body, so the entire thing weighs just over 5 pounds. It's also got this telescoping pole, which is aluminum like other pool cleaning tools. And it's nice because it's adjustable size, but you can essentially make it go up to just over 7 feet. This is going to be great if you're using it in a pool like I am. Now, it's not the longest pole out there, but you can actually use this with any of your pool cleaning tools, and I will show you that I do exactly that in this video. Time to get my bigger vacuum out of the way and charge this one up. It does have a really simple on-off switch, so it couldn't be any easier to use. When it's in the off position, you can plug the charger in, and a full charge is going to take you an hour and a half. In my experience, the first charge was a little bit quicker because it already had some charge to it, and the light will go green when it's done. Alright, it's time to put it through its first use, and it's going to come pre-installed with a 180 micron mesh bag. You'll want to use this one if your pool is extra dirty and you're looking to pick up a ton of leaves because it will allow for more water flow. I'll be using the thicker 500 micron mesh bag because my pool is already relatively clean, but we're getting ready to go swimming, and so I want to get all that dirt and small debris off the pool floor. But in my experience, these bags last for years, and so it's not really necessary to get the version that has more bags. Pretty simple to get the bags set on and to get this actually installed. And once you do it a couple times, you won't even think about it. So if you had a hot tub or jacuzzi, this is how it would make sense to use it with that shorter handle, just for example. But I'm going to be using the pole that it comes with. You can see how quick it is to turn on, and I'm targeting these shorter steps at the moment. Now, I quickly realized that I needed to increase the length of the pole to the maximum 7 feet, but you'll certainly get more control if it is a shorter pole. Really easy to adjust, and I actually like the quality of this telescoping pole a lot. And right away, I'm impressed with how well this actually glides through the water. This is a 40 watt, 18.5 gallon per minute, or so they say, and I have to say I can feel the power of the vacuum as it's even vibrating ever so slightly in my hands as I hold the pole. When I'm pushing it forward, it's adhering to the floor really well. When I pull it back, the head lifts up a little bit, but I'm still seeing debris being picked up either way. It's quite easy to get this to move throughout the water, and it really feels like I'm actually vacuuming my pool floor. And even with the thicker mesh bag, I can still pick up leaves, as you can see right here. And anything that comes within a couple of inches of the head will start to gravitate towards the center and get pulled in. I decided to test this out with a longer pole just to see how much control I can get and just to show you that you can actually clean your entire pool with this. I won't be cleaning my entire pool today, but I did get about half of the pool done, and in total it will have taken me about 10 minutes. If this was the only pool vacuum you had, you could probably do this a couple times a week. Wouldn't take you too long, and it could definitely cover the entire pool, especially because it has plenty of charge. You can see how easy it still is to control even with one hand on a longer pole. So overall, the cleaning experience was really good. And I love the brush heads on the side because you can actually scrape up debris that's probably never actually been picked up in this pool. When you're finished and you pick it up out of the pool, it'll quickly drain from the sides here as well as the bottom, which is an extra reason that it's great that it's so lightweight, because some of these get pretty heavy when you first pull them out of the water. And after less than 10 seconds, this is probably down to about 10 pounds. It weighs a little bit extra with some water left over in there. It does a really good job at keeping the seal between the mesh bag and the vacuum, so none of the debris is leaking out. But for someone who regularly cleans their pool, I was pretty surprised to see how much I actually picked up. Just a reminder of how clean this was and what it looks like now. This got so much sand, dirt, sediment, debris from nearby bushes, small leaves, pet hair, and you can see how quick it rinses off under a spigot. Depending on how thorough you want to be, this could take anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute to actually clean up. And with the exception of a few floaters, it pretty much looks brand new again. And I can quickly attach it back on. Since I didn't use nearly any of the battery at all, there's no reason to charge it, but I can always stick it back on the charger because it has overcharging protection. Leave it on until the next time I'm ready to use it again. Overall, it's a pretty fantastic little pool vacuum, lightweight, easy to figure out, and it definitely provides a great pool cleaning.